how can the principles of the enterprise engineering be applied to the processes and culture of the Moldovan government organization effort in the e-government context?
Okay, so as you know, there are certain principles with business process reengineering, and the principles can be used in terms of methodology. You make sure you have to have the right methodology. You have to have structure. You have to have measurements, and things are based on cost, quality, and time. So with these principles, these are just the fundamental principles, but they are very instrumental to any improvement in any organization. So without these fundamentals, then you fail from the start.
Okay, so does the business process reengineering also give, let's say, the mentality change?
Yes, absolutely. There's certainly one of the main things with business process engineering is culture. And I think that's what you're speaking to. About 80%, based on my study, 80% has to do with culture change as opposed to the process. Because if people are understanding and if people are on the same frame of mind, then you have success. A lot of times it's because one person says A and the second person thinks it's B.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so actually business process reengineering hits not only at companies but also governments and also, let's say, personal or career thinking, or it concerns everyone. This is what I want to say.
Yes, business process reengineering does concern everyone, particularly when it comes to culture. Everyone's affected. So yes, you are absolutely correct.
Okay. Which could be the main risks in implementing e-transformation process for a country like the Republic of Moldova? Only a few, I don't know.
Let me say that the major risk is not having the end result defined. And that's one major risk. To having the right resources. You have to make sure you have the right resources in the right places. So with having the right resources in the right places, then you can achieve optimal results.
Okay, thank you. Which are the key factors for a successful e-transformation process? I think we have already.
Yes, there are certain things that are key for a successful e-transformation process. I was saying off the top of my head is that the strategy is important. The mission is also important. How you embrace the mission, producing the right outcome, having the methodologies in place so that you can produce the right outcome, having one culture, addressing those issues, and mitigating the risk that's involved. So those are some of the high-level key success factors for a successful e-transformation. And of course, using the correct technology as an enabler is also important. So those are some things that are important.
Okay, and one of the last questions. So such business process engineering strategies are sometimes decided at the top level. How can people working, employees in the government institutions, for instance, how can they apply business process reengineering policies? How can they apply them in their everyday work?
Business process reengineering, you are correct. Has to start at the top level. If the executive management team is leading the effort correctly, everyone else will get involved. It's important that the team, and the team means everyone, performs their part. So when you have that team effort, then it's a success.
Okay. And there is another question, the last one, only if you want to answer it. How can e-government affect enterprises of the business environment? How can...
Sure. Do you mean, for instance, at a national level here in the country?
National level.
Yes.
Yeah.
If this is done correctly, this is such an exciting time for the Moldovan government with the e-transformation effort. If this effort is done correctly, in which I am confident that it will. It will translate into economic, value, for lack of better words. You may see an increase in tourism. You may see an increase in other outcomes and the quality of services that you produce.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.